Welcome back to my channel. The saint that you see in front of you is Saint Rita of Cascia, and she is a saint of the impossible. And I know with everything going on in the world, with the virus spreading as quickly as it is, I know many of you are dealing with uncertainties, and there are a lot of things that you've become, lost with at controlling. And I wanted to just help many of you that just want to continue to pray and hope for the best for your family, for your kids, and to pray so you won't get sick. I wanted to show you whom you can work with and how to call forth upon her. Saint Rita the of Kasha is great for women. She's a patron to help out with those of you that have families, those of you that feel like you're suffering. She helps out with those of you that been abused, widows, those of you that can't have kids, those of you that suffer with broken marriages. So she is a patron that can be very favorable to you for those of you dealing with heaviness emotionally. And those of you I know are trying to be strong in front of your kids, in front of your loved ones, and you may be internally breaking down. So I wanted to show you how to work with her. I wanted to show you something small that you can do, and just working and praying with her every single day, a personal prayer to help you to be stronger and to strengthen yourself as you pass through these days. I wanted to find the saint and think of a saint that I know that would be good for helping people to restore themselves on a mental level as well. There are many different types of saint that you can work with. You can work with Saint Jude of Thaddeus. He's a saint for desperate and lost hope, and he's really good for those of you that do have family members that are sick. So you can light a candle to him, and you can petition him to help heal, and prayers to those of your family members that are sick with a green candle. So there's a lot of different types of ways you can go about working with a saint, but I find the best way to working with them is to lighting up that candle, talking to them, and just getting yourself a bit comfortable with them, because a lot of you, I know you work with saints, you have no idea how to work with them. And dealing with hoodoo, we deal with a lot of the Catholic saints in the Bible. There are many different saints that many of you may never even had heard of, and there are many saints that are in the Bible and of different practices, Catholic and different religious aspects, that if you are practicing hoodoo, that you still can work with. So if you feel comfortable with them, and they sent you a sign, a clue, you've seen their name a few times and they've been trying to get your attention, that is one way that you can go about taking it, as they want you, they're showing you that they want you to light a candle for them, they want you to pray with them, and they want to help you with whatever particular situation and or need that you may be direly going through at this moment. And I just feel like the way that the corona came in, I feel like the president could have did a little bit more to stop it. As soon as he heard about it in China, I feel like he could have automatically, seized a lot of flights, a lot of traveling. 3 months ago, we could have all been in a much different particular situation now. But I felt like, I feel like they wanted it to really come in. I feel like they really wanted it to come in and come to America, so that now that they could get some money and use that as an excuse to say, oh, we're going to help the Americans, we're going to do this, and America's going to be great again. But America's suffering. America's going through just as what China was going through 3 4 months ago. And the way they saw, the people dropping in Wuhan and it's spreading all over China and through Asia, I felt like they could have stopped it. And if they would have stopped it, then all the other places and countries would have stepped in and said, you know what, we're going to follow through with America. But America, it really makes America look really weak now, because the president, he has no idea what to do and how to do things but to get money. And money's not going to solve the lives that are going to be gone and the people that have died. So for your sake and your family, you just need to protect yourself. Stay in. Don't go out. Wash your hands. Make sure you're taking care of the kids. And honestly, if you have to go out, just go out and get food, the necessities that you really really need. Other than that, it has to be up to you to protect your family and your kids, because it's poorly being done. So working with Saint Rita of Casca is going to be an advantage to many of you that really need someone to watch over you and your family and your kids, and I want you to pray to her, because right now a lot of things are happening that no one can control at all, and you catching the virus could be very detrimental for you and your family, your kids, that maybe they rely on you mostly a lot, and you as a parent, as a mother, as a father, whoever it is that is watching, I want you to just protect what you have. That's the best thing to do. So I want to show you simply how to work with her. I want you to get, even if you don't have a glass candle, if you have a stick candle, if you have a tea light, I want you to light a candle for her. I want you to get a pink candle, which is the color that she likes, and then I want you to get a separate candle in which you're gonna light for yourself. So you're gonna need two candles, one pink and one white. If you don't have pink, then use two whites. And I want you to gather a glass of water for her. And I also want you to find a pink rose. It doesn't have to be real. It can be fake. She knows what you're dealing with, so she'll appreciate what you have. If you have dried pink roses, work with that. If you have red, go with red. And create a personal prayer that is good for you and your family in these times of desperate need, to just help keep you aligned and mentally stable. Because I know a lot of people are, losing their mind. A lot of people been stuck in a house, period. But now, for no one to be able to really go out, because you have to be cautious because of every single thing happening, it can really make you feel, crazy and hopeless and helpless to living. People now petition her for the help when things are broken. She does, and I have heard that she does favor women. But if you are a man and you want to petition her, then you can petition her possibly through a spiritual worker to have them light a candle for you, and to see how it goes from there. Because there are some spirits and saints and deities that prefer either a male working with them or a female. But I mean, it all depends on the situation. But I still say give it a try, because I haven't necessarily met any men that haven't gotten their requests granted when they have came through to her through the form of their spiritual worker being a female. So I want you to get a pink candle for her. Glass is good, but if you don't, a stick can work well. Super candle, spell candle, chime candle, and a white candle. The white candle is going to be for you. That's going to be the petition that you're going to place right on this. And you're going to write your name, and you're going to write through the situation that you feel like you're going through. Clean it really well, top and bottom. Cold glass of water, a pink rose for her, and her candle here, and you light it up on a Sunday. Sunday is her day. When you light the candles on Sunday, I want you to pray for the things that you're going through to be protected. Pray for no illness to touch your children. Pray for no illness to break your families. Pray for peace of mind, because a lot of you do need that. And I want you to just ask for only the things that you need. Don't go in to be greedy and selfish in any way. So there are many ways to work in things that you should be very considerate to with a time like this going on. Just pray for the protection of your children. Pray that you could be a strong mother, you can have strength within your family. Pray that your marriage can be, strong, so you can take care of your kids. And just ask for the things that you really need right now. Anything else, I don't think you should bother her and ask for. A glass of water, pink flower from Dollar Tree. And I'm not going to light it up because it has batteries at the bottom. I'm just going to leave it like that for her. And I'm going to light a few candles for those that desperately need it. And they're not asking for things out of the ordinary, just for strength, protection, and guidance through this time, and safety, and overall good health. Good health for them, good health for their kids, good health for their family, well-being mentally, physically, and emotionally. I feel like if you ask for what you need, it'll be easier for you to be granted it, versus asking for things that are impossible, but that you really don't need at the moment. So just be considerate to everything that you're asking for. It's a 9-day novena. These candles will last maybe 12 days sometimes. Even though you'll buy a 7-day or 9-day, they usually end up lasting a good 4 to 5 days. This candle here, this is a much larger candle, so you're gonna get about, I say you could do, if you're gonna light it every day, because with the novena you can keep it lit with glass candles. With when you set your lights, you want to keep them lit on a consistent basis. And for many of you that are going to be in the house on a regular basis, what you can do is keep it lit in a safe place, and it'll probably last out between, if you, maybe 14 days, maybe 14 days, depending on how high, how low. If you're gonna light it every single day, you can do that as well. Make sure you're snuffing it out. Make sure you're praying over every single day. Every single day. You want to make sure her fresh glass of water is looking nice and clean, a clean glass. You don't want to give her dirty glass. You want to respect the energy and the saint that you're calling upon, and you should honor her as you will honor somebody new that you will bring to your home. You will give them a clean glass of water. She doesn't ask for much. If you're going to light the candle every day and put it out, you can do that as well. Make sure you watch it really well. Don't leave nothing burning in unfamiliar places or anything there, any cloths or any electrical outlets. Light it somewhere safe. For those of you that are afraid to keep candles lit, what you can do is keep it lit in the daytime, and you can place it in a bowl of water. And then you can light her candle separately on the side like this. The white one is for you. The pink one is for her, because you're calling forth upon her. You're asking her to grant you of certain things, to give her own candle. You want to see how her candle lights. You want to see if she's going to give you permission to say, yes, light that white candle for me. And you know when the spirit is talking to you. They'll show you signs and clues. I have many videos where I speak and discuss how to know, to communicate with different saints, spirits, deities, guardian angels. So you can watch that video or watch of my videos where I speak on it a lot in my videos. And just work it towards what you need. Be honest. She knows what you need. She knows what she'll favor you for. And I feel like if you light it the right way, you pray over your novena 3 to 5 times a day. Yes. When I light a novena, I'm praying over it 3 to 5 times a day. I'm consistently praying. I'm using my bell as well. And I'm like, I'll light her some incense, and I'll go through this process 3 to 5 times a day. I want to get her attention. I want her to know that I am aware of her presence. I want her to know that I'm praying to her, that I need her, and I will continue to do that until that candle goes out.